Hello, I thought I'd do this video first thing in the morning before the sun comes out and bake us all. You know, so my voice is a bit gruff. I'm just walking up. I haven't done my hair yet. Anyway, I have some disturbing news today. Really disturbing. I'm not sure what to call this video yet because words just fail me at the moment. I've always said that white Americans are more tolerant than the British. The British have a history of hypocrisy. When the British owned America, China, India, the whole of the world, the British had no problem. In fact, the English still have no problem with imperialism and international foreign policy. The English have no problem. The English have no problem, you know, setting up homes in Jamaica. The English have no problems setting up homes in Spain, in Caribbean islands. The English have no problem, you know, living anywhere in the world, Australia. But you must not live in England. This is the hypocrisy of the English people. Total hypocrisy. Now, I couldn't believe how low the English could be. I never knew that. If you remember, you know, the fire that took place in London, GrenFell, and the government said these people lost their homes, they lost children, babies got burnt up in fire, and the government or the investigators, you know, or fire chiefs, you know, speculate there's going to be in excess of 100 dead bodies, black bodies, Muslim bodies, ethnic minorities, 100 plus. This is a national disaster. Okay, national disaster. People lost their babies, lost their family. One woman lost her entire family, and the government said they're going to give them epoxy £5,000 each, 5,500 each. That's to replace clothing, food, you name it, everything. Right, cutlery, properties, furniture, you know, clothes, a lot. However, if I can find it, I'll copy the link and paste it, and I think it should still be there. Oh crumbs! I think I've got rid of the damn thing. Right. However, right, what happened was I couldn't believe the number of British racists, right, who attacked, you know, these victims that were burnt up alive in the house fire. Said they're all illegal immigrants. This is a good part of London where they all work for a living. They're all illegal immigrants. You know, they shouldn't be in England, etc. And if they get the money, they're going to spend it on designer clothes. These are people who lost their family. When I shared this information with my white friend, and he's patriotic, he was angry. He was really angry. He couldn't believe it. Called them a pack of dogs. Right? He was ashamed to be white. Right? When it comes to LGBT victims, the people in Britain, they can't bow down enough. They can't beg enough. Right? When it comes to LGBT. But what's interesting, when it comes to black people burning up in a house fire, babies being found in the ashes, it did not even incite one emotion. Oh, you get all the pack of racists who'll send you private messages, and they never have their photos. They never have their photo or ID because they know what they do is illegal. So they send you all kind of dirty trolls, but they will never show their photo. These cowards won't show their photo, laughing at the victims, right? You know, saying these people deserve it because they're illegal immigrants. These people are not illegal immigrants. But it seems every time there's a major disaster now, since Brexit, every non-white is labelled an illegal immigrant. There was not even one Polish there, not one Polish. Yet the same terminology was used, illegal immigrant. They claim Brexit was over Polish and not blacks. Well, it's interesting. They used the term illegal immigrants, and there wasn't one Polish, which suggested, and it shows that this Brexit was over all non-whites. Britain has got a problem when it comes to racism, and I've always said that. These people were moaning, why should we pay our taxpayers' money? Do you know, during Manchester bombing, the British couldn't wait. They couldn't wait to pour money to help in the white victims. They couldn't wait. But because it was black people and a few Muslims, because it was black people, black babies, mixed race babies, Muslim babies dying in the house fire, some losing all their families, the British did not want to pay nothing but called them illegal immigrants. What that tells you, when black people are dying in smoke and in fire, there's something inside the British people that just totally switches off. It's almost like black people are animals. It's almost like we're not humans. The shame thing is, these people will get away with being full of hate, and is bordering on illegal. While I believe in freedom of speech, I totally believe in it. I don't believe in PC. I don't believe in political correctness. However, to mock the victims, to mock those who have lost their lives, they even laugh at it, and then claim that these people will go to the pub with the compensation money and buy designer clothes. So you lose your family in a house fire and you're going to go to the pub. I'll buy myself a Calvin Klein. I'll buy myself a George Armani. In other words, it's just another excuse. Another excuse to bring out their racism. And the worst thing about it, most British, most English people were putting up a thumbs up. I wish I could find that goddamn link, right? I should have saved it, right? I think I might have found it. Well, I think I might have found it, right? You know, and I think I might have found it, right? However, right, and that is, if I can find it, I'll put the link inside the box, right? But it's on Yahoo. Look on Yahoo and GrenFell's donation, right, and look at the Yahoo comments, and you'll be in shock. Most white people in England was giving a thumbs up, right? You know, supporting all the racist comments, all the racist trolling. You know, if you can laugh at another fellow human being, if you could call another fellow human being an illegal immigrant when they're not, and let's, for argument's sake, say they were illegal, which they weren't. If they were, you know, someone living there for 30 years, 40 years, if they were illegal immigrant, does that mean they deserve to die in a house fire? Their children deserve to die? It makes you realize the hate that exists between the races. All this idea that LGBT and white feminists need protection is a load of bullshit. Words fail me. You know, when you realize how much you're hated, you know, they watch your family die in a house fire and turn around and call you an illegal immigrant. Words, I don't know what to say. I'm just in shock. You know, you have to look at the comments. The evil. Another Bible says the heart of man is desperately wicked. You know, and that's only because they were worshipping false gods. They were worshipping the devil. But what man do to man? All because the color of his skin is different. I don't know any nation on earth that would practice the kind of racism that the English people did in Britain. I don't know anyone in America that would have celebrated the deaths of black people. I don't know anybody in America or Germany, for that matter, that would have celebrated the death of black people the way the British English people did. Oh, it's shocking. It's really shocking. Children lost their lives. You know, people lost all their property. And most English people, these same people are promoting LGBT, promoting sodomy. The same people that don't mind their kids learning how to suck a dick in school and sex education, claim they're liberal, claim they're open-minded, are the same people who celebrate the deaths of black babies. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm too